You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Oh, boy. Anyway, let's move on now.
Went on a rant there. Hell, rants is in the name, so.
A little bit more of a mainstream sports topic here. Now, Tom Brady finished the last two games, man. He had 6 touchdown passes, no interceptions. And now Bruce Arians has talked about Tom Brady and his Super Bowl, well, not Super Bowl, but his MVP worthy season. He says Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach says it would be a travesty if Tom Brady does not win MVP. Now, that is his guy right there. And this is what he said. I think if he doesn't get it, it's a travesty. Most completions ever, 5,000 yards, touchdowns, the whole 9 yards. To me, it's not even a close race. Now, Tom Brady is 44 and a half years old. He led the league in touchdown passes. He led the league in yards. He was spectacular. He really was. He really wants Tom Brady to win the MVP. Now we know that Aaron Rodgers is going to be in the mix. And honestly, I think that Tom Brady is going to win this MVP. Now that everything is all said and done, I think that he will. But I also think there's going to be people not voting for Aaron Rodgers. That's going to play a factor. No doubt about it.
I think actually after the last 2 weeks, he's probably going to win it now.
Yeah,
Tom Brady. Yeah,
because
I'm starting to think he pulled ahead of Aaron. Yeah.
Well, I said it before, man. Before Aaron Rodgers' name really kind of jumped into it, Tom Brady was the MVP 70% of the season. He was. You only start to hear Aaron Rodgers' name come in about 30% of it. So Tom Brady performing the way he did the last 2 weeks of the season, and he got Tampa Bay to the 2 seed, and he has over 1,200 more passing yards than Aaron Rodgers. He has, I believe, 6 or 7 more touchdown passes. And the media really does not want to vote for Aaron Rodgers. So they probably really hoped that Tom Brady would be lights out the last 2 weeks of the season. And he was. Now, would I call it a travesty if he didn't win? No, I'm not going to say that. Aaron Rodgers is deserving as well. Now, Aaron Rodgers did miss a game, and we all know why. Because he caught the virus, and Aaron Rodgers got destroyed for a week straight by the media like nobody we've seen in a very, very long time. But do you think it's going to be a travesty if Brady does not win?
No, it's not going to be a travesty. Yeah, it's not going to be a travesty. I mean, if Aaron Rodgers wins the MVP, I'm not going to be mad. Now, if Joe Burrow wins MVP and neither Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady wins it, now you got yourself a travesty on your hands.
Right.
And we can start talking about conspiracies at that point because it would just be clear. People hate Aaron Rodgers because of his vaccination stance, and people hate Tom Brady because they still remember his MAGA hat in his locker.
Right.
Because I still believe that is truly a thing behind the scenes with the media. I truly believe that.
No doubt about it.
I think it's been a thing when it comes to Brady for a long time. I was pretty shocked. That LeBron James actually come out and defended Tom Brady the last couple of days.
Really? What did he say?
Well, he come out and you remember he was making fun. It was after Brady's performance the other day, and he shared a picture of Max Kellerman and was talking about how hot takes are trash or something like that, because we all remember in 2016 Kellerman doing the whole Tom Brady is falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
And
hard to believe that's been 6 years.
He's had a whole nother career. Think about that. In that 6 years,
Tom Brady's last 6 years is a Hall of Fame career too.
He's had a whole Another Hall of Fame career, by the way, not just a career, whole nother Hall of Fame career since Max. You want to talk about something not aging well? Max Kellerman.
One of the most horrible takes ever.
Is that arguably the worst take ever? Could that?
He said that Tom Brady has fallen off a cliff. He'll be a bum in short order. That was his words.
From strictly a sports standpoint, let's say no social nothing involved. No, I'm trying to make a statement. We've seen a lot of that's terrible. But just from a sports standpoint, is that the worst sports take ever?
No.
That Tom Brady's about to fall off a cliff?
No, I don't think that's the worst. This is the worst. Ron Jaworski saying that Colin Kaepernick could be the greatest quarterback of all time. That's got to be the worst.
Stop it.
You remember that, right?
That. You know you're wrong for that. You're wrong for even bringing up Jaworski's wrong.
Which one is worse now? Which one is worse?
Oh.
I think it's Colin Kaepernick easily.
Probably, yeah.
Because you can actually say at the time Kellerman said that, yeah, it looks pretty dumb now. But Tom Brady was roughly 38 years old. Not too many quarterbacks were playing into their 40s anyway. So you can kind of see where he's coming from, even though we kind of thought it was crazy.
Here's my thing. Jaworski was a co-host probably during that time of NFL matchup with Sal Powell on ESPN. You ever watch ESPN's NFL matchup back in the day? Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
Great X's and O's show. Greg Cosell was on there for a while. Shame on Jaws for ever saying that, considering how much quarterback film that dude has watched. That somebody like me can bring up the all 22 coaches tape, watch Kaepernick throw the ball, and that shit ever leak out of Ron Jaworski's mouth. That's shameful. That's shameful.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.